I would like to welcome you all back to Water Your Soil. So this video is going to be about the biggest factor that helped me improve my credit score. Now, I've been dealing with credit for years now. I say 6+ years I've been, helping people as well as myself improve my score. Now, it took me 3 years to improve my score, but I've been helping people for, I say, a good 4 years, because I even started helping people when I was on my way up the credit ladder, because I figured I had figured it out by then. But one thing I will say, people always ask me, like, what's the one determining factor in finally getting people over the hump when it comes to getting their credit score to start going up? And honestly, I'll say that one factor is simple. But first, before I get into that, I want to address something. Now, this is a credit video. My channel is Water Your Soil. I discussed this before, but there are some new subscribers. I have new subscribers, so I want to make things clear for them as well. This channel is not going to be strictly based on credit and improving your credit score. It's going to be about self-improvement in general. It's going to be unboxings. There are going to be reviews and things of that nature. So I want you to know it's just not going to be about credit and improving your credit, because honestly, just talking about credit all the time, it gets repetitive, and I don't want to do that, because then you bore the listener. Not only do you bore the listener, you take away people's attention span from what they really need to learn. But this video is going to be about credit. I'm still going to continue to bring credit videos, but like I said, it's going to be a mixture as well. Now, the biggest factor when it comes to improving my credit score, and what really helped me, as well as the people I helped and other people as well get over the hump, is you have to change your mindset. It's not a secret code or a secret recipe or anything of that nature. It's all about a mindset change. One of the first things that I do when I sit down with people and help them improve their credit is I try to gauge where their mindset is. It had to be something that led to them having, a poor or a fair credit score. And normally, it breaks down to spending. Of course, people do have student loans and things of that nature. Some people have home loans. Some people have car loans and vehicle loans, things of that nature. But a great deal of people that I have helped and do help, they're bad with their spending and they're bad with their savings. And that was the main thing. So I really have to break down, and let them understand and let them know that if you want to have good credit, you have to learn how to manage debt. Because as I always state on this channel, good credit and excellent credit is based on how well you manage your debt. It's not based on how well you pay off your debt. Of course, if you're dealing with credit cards, yes, it's based on how well you pay off your debt. But when you have auto loans and car loans, and car loan is auto, but auto loans, car loans, home loans, things of that nature, is based on how well you manage your debt. Because as I stated, having those accounts do help. I'm not going to say that having open accounts don't help, because it does. But with credit cards, it's a little different, because with credit cards, you want to make sure you pay it off every month, because that has the greatest impact on your score as far as helping you in a positive way. But that's the main thing. You want to make sure you become good with managing debt. As I always state and tell people, yes, the way the scoring models are set up, it sucks. It honestly sucks. But are you going to continue to let the scoring models and the gurus jerk you around? Or are you going to adapt and play their game? You have to play their game. They set up a legal way for you to play their game, and that's knowing how to manage debt the right way. Now, everyone's credit profile is totally different. Everyone's credit report is totally different. I'm sure you could find matching credit reports out of the millions of people who have one, but for the most part, everyone has a different credit report. So you really have to base your credit and how you want to work your credit on you, which is why a lot of people choose credit repair, because it helps them from a subjective standpoint and an individual standpoint. The person gets the credit repair agency gets to look at that specific credit report of the person and help them instead of giving them general advice. But I'm here to tell you now that you can still improve your credit score greatly to excellent and to good and excellent status by, looking and taking general advice. That's how I did it. I didn't have a credit repair coach or a credit repair agency, and I literally went from poor credit to excellent credit. I didn't have it. But one thing that I did learn is how to manage debt, and I learned how to manage debt and my debt, and how to manage my report. Because as I stated, every report is different. So my report may not be the same as yours. Maybe you have a certain amount of student loan debt that I don't have. Maybe I have a certain amount of home loan debt that you don't have. Maybe I have a certain amount of credit card debt that you don't have. It varies, so you have to adjust and adapt to whatever your report is showing you. And you have to learn these things. And I will say, the more you learn these things about your credit report, the better you become with learning and improving your credit score. Because as I stated, it's all subjective. Yeah, the rules to credit are general, of course, but the way you improve your score is strictly subjective. I mean, people know the basics and the normal and the regulars, like, oh, you have to pay what you owe and things of that nature. But like I said, it's deeper than that, because it all depends on how your individual report looks. Let's say you don't have enough credit on your report. That means you need to add more credit. Some people don't need to add more credit. They just need to manage the credit that they do have better. So for someone who doesn't have a lengthy report, they probably have to build up their report to a certain level, and whereas, someone else, they're probably just trying to cut down on debt, credit card debt, and, cut down on their student loans and things of that nature and their home loans. Now, I will say, this is a very important time for credit. Things are about to start changing. You have the forbearances and the student loans. A lot of those things are changing. I did videos on those subjects in the past. You could look through my videos and you'll see them. I believe it's like the third video that I done based on the student loan forbearance. But a lot of those things are scheduled to change during the fall. And people are going to start having to pay on their debt again as far as student loans and things of that nature. So there will be a shift coming. I predict that. I'm not an expert when it comes to it, but I do predict it will be a shift, because now people are going to be responsible for the debt that they owe. You haven't had any legislations change, and state that they're not yet at least. So they're going to be responsible for the unpaid debts. So things are about to get interesting, and this is a great time to work on your credit, improve your credit, and just focus. Like I said, once you change your mindset and you realize that you have to be better at managing your debt, it will help your credit score as a result. And that's what this channel is about, helping you improve your score. I'm more than happy to share my wealth of knowledge with you all. As I always state, I do have a book. The book is titled Strategies to Master Credit. Check that book out. It's available at all online bookstores. I also have a class, virtual class called Master Your Credit. Check that out. That's at wateryoursoil.com. So I have alternates that you can use if the info that I provide on YouTube is not enough, but I feel like I'm just gonna continue to provide you with information on here that'll help you get over the hump. But at the end of the day, it takes your effort. That's what's important with improving your credit score, is the effort. It's all about your mindset. It's all about how you want to attack this thing, and you have to attack it with the mindset of you're gonna do a great job of managing the debt that you do have. And if you don't have debt, whether you want to or not, you're going to have to create some in order to improve your credit score. Now, if you don't want to create any and you just want to be debt free, salute to you. But this credit thing is based on debt management. Whether we all agree on that or not, it's something we have to deal with. But anyways, I'd like to thank you all for stopping by. I look at my algorithm. Please like my videos if you're watching the video. It literally takes a second. If you come by my channel often, please subscribe to my channel. My algorithm and my statistics and my data is showing me that people often visit my page often, but they won't click the subscribe button. Please click that subscribe button. It helps my videos. It helps the algorithm. It helps my videos get seen by more people. This is a new channel. I appreciate the support that I do get, but I am also open to more support. But anyways, I appreciate you for listening to the video this far and stopping by. Thank you.